Have you ever wondered what a day looks like for the custom sneaker artist Mosh?
What's that?
What's going on? How you doing?
Yeah, that was Steph Curry. Mosh has worked with many athletes from the NBA, NFL, MLB, WWE, and many more. From the early morning gym grind to phone calls in the car,
Hi-ho.
custom work, and even a surprise cookie review.
This thing looks pretty legit, man. DuPont chocolate? I understand.
This is a behind-the-scenes look at the creative hustle. Let's go.
So, as you know, me and Liz have our little competition with the Apple Watches. So I gotta make sure that I record my workout, not for myself, but because I'm in competition with my wife. We're both competitive as hell, even though like she's a little person.
Yeah.
Not a little person, like she's just smaller than me.
So I heard you're getting into golf.
Yeah, we're getting back into it. Just releasing golf shoes. It's kind of like you should probably get back into golfing. So got fitted for clubs yesterday and I got a blister to prove it. I reached out to this company that does like a lot of, like they're like crazy bags. You can't just get a regular bag.
No.
I think that's why I was hesitant to get back into it because I know how much shit there is.
Yeah.
And on one side the bug got me down the rabbit hole. All the crap. Can't be wearing a Jason Voorhees t-shirt golfing. I'm gonna be the worst golfer, best looking. I have all the swag. I'm gonna be that guy with all the swag. This is what goes into it. Just looking at my sexy ass doing presses here. Like yeah, all the guys are gonna love that video. That's a winner.
Doing it all for Liz.
I work out so dudes can tell me how good I look. So usually my ride to the shop is about 45 minutes to an hour. So this is usually when I get my phone calls done. This is Mosh first. Get my words of affirmation from her.
Hi-ho.
Good morning, my love. You're on.
How are you?
I'm good. You're on candid camera.
Oh, whoops. Hi, honey.
You're like, hi ho.
How are you, handsome fella?
I'm lovely. How are you, my ray of sunshine?
I'm so happy to talk to you.
You're
It's
so live.
wonderful. Just so you know, when you rolled over,
Yep.
you it's like you took up, there's not that much space, but you have plenty of space, but you still managed to take up like most of my space.
Sorry about that.
So that was annoying. Shane doesn't know this, but one of the maybe like 2 nights ago, somehow Cold Stone was ordered on my DoorDash. Yeah, so that's it. That's all I have to say.
Cool story, bro.
Okay, bye.
Love you.
That's a good way to kill 20 minutes.
That's how my mornings start. Puts the battery in my back.
Your call has been forwarded to
Oh.
the person you're trying to reach is not available.
To give some context, Rich is kind of like my point man for shipments, dealing with factory. He does a lot of heavy lifting for me. After I get my words of affirmation from my lovely wife, I call Rich my work wife. See where we're at with whether it's samples, whether see where our shipments. We're working on a couple golf shoes for Andrew Santino, for the Miz, and then obviously for myself. So I usually get my State of the Union from Rich to kind of see where we're at with everything, and then based off of that, I kind of figure out what I got to do. during the day, whether it's designing a box or doing whatever. So right now we're working on a project with On Running for the NIL athletes for track and field. And Rob, my helper, assistant, employee, whatever you want to call it, he's doing a lot of heavy lifting on that project. And I'm just kind of helping facilitate the stuff while I'm still doing all the other crap. And then we're also getting ready to go to Minnesota next week. So that is what we're doing today. Doing all that while on the disabled list. I'm toughing through it.
We need a handicap sticker.
I gotta pull up the Whole Foods, and I'm just like this. Looks like a bomb hit it. That's what progress looks like. Cleats, shit, there's a whole bunch of stuff.
What do you got on the agenda today?
We'll be working on the on-running stuff, some of the pairs for some of the NIL stuff. We got pairs for a wedding.
A wedding?
In July.
Oh, wow.
So got those.
That is cool.
We started those, but obviously we got some time to do those. But yeah, those are the most important ones. It looks like chaos, but there's shoes in all the boxes.
Yeah.
And every colorway is based off of whether the college or high school of the NIL player. They'll personalize them, get their names, and like what I'll do is for color blocking, I'll literally mark off the colors so when I'm not here, he knows where it's going what. Just teaching the process of stuff. Gym runners have gone out, so that was one of the samples. We got another pair of promenades. Gonna be doing these for Nicholas Hoult, the actor, who's playing Lex Luthor in the Superman movie. We're gonna do a Lex Luthor colorway for him. When we did the Jason Tatum shoes, I've worked with Nicholas in the past, and he was like, we should do a Lex Luthor pair. So
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, sure. These are the Asia Wilson dyed ones that I did.
Oh, those are sick.
They kind of blew up everywhere.
Yeah.
But things with dip dye is like it's natural, so there's no way to be like control how the dye takes to like whether it's glue, things like that.
Yeah.
So like people looks like imperfections, but it's like this kind of thing. Like nothing you can do about that. That's natural. I mean, so. As a perfectionist, dip dye is always kind of like scary for me because I want to look perfect.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
like you can't. These are the golf version of the ones you saw at the tournament.
Those are sick.
So we'll get somewhere in those.
Glow in the dark spot.
Yeah. Yep. So yesterday I got ahead of this because I'm going out of town next week, but we need to get the project done. So I'm getting all this laid out. These are all the names, all the files. I know these guys, Lex and Leo, they're brothers. They're both track people. They're both going to USC, and they have their own YouTube channel. I created a logo for them, the LNL. Those like running.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. What's that shirt you wear, Shane? Here, bud. You prefer cream or you prefer the washed
I like a lot.
black? Okay. There you go.
Let's go. Thank you.
You're welcome. These are the rubber gloves I'm gonna need later to do the dishes. Did you see the passport runners?
No, not yet. These are sick.
They really are. Like the hologram shit is stupid. Because like the passport has the hologram.
Oh,
so, like,
yeah.
They counterfeit it. The final version of the passport word's getting moved up a little bit.
Okay,
It's
so you can
it's
see
a
it.
little low.
It's
Yeah.
a little hidden.
Yeah. And we're gonna have the blues match. Because right now this is too light.
That one looks a little purplish.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the third iteration because
Wow.
if you see, we did two different gradients. We did because it's like how like the passport pages have a gradient on the pages.
Yeah, yep.
So it went
It's
from
like a
the
greenish.
purple to peach. So we went from either side to side, and we did front to back. So just to figure out which one we like better.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna do the front to back so you can
Yes.
kind of see it better. So yeah, this was also another brainchild of Elizabeth.
That's so cool.
Yeah, we have the holograms all in there, all underneath here. I gotta design the box for that. Oh, these gotta go in the car. These are Jefferson's unreleased cleats. Yeah,
Oh, those are sick.
yeah. So the reason what we did was,
Cut them all up and stuff?
well, no, it's who that brand Who Decides War. It's their materials.
Oh, wow.
It was supposed to be an official collaboration, and we had kind of gotten the okay to do it, but because Justin wears a lot of his stuff.
Yeah.
And but then Who Decides War got a Jordan brand collab. So and obviously Justin wears Under Armour, so it's kind of a conflict of interest. So something that could have happened, but business is business. So I will let people know is a lot of these independent brands, they're not. I mean, they're independent, but they're not really independent because they have a whole freaking team. They have an art director, they have a color director, they have a materials director, they have all this stuff. They have marketing, they have all. Here's your Mosh brand art director, color director, materials director, box designer, all that stuff. I'm a one-stop shop. We do that, and then we're doing custom stuff. So it's like it's two different businesses. I just watch and see how people make things look bigger than they are, and you see like a buildup of like the shoe getting built up, and it's a whole team of people looking at swatches and like whatever. Like, see this swatch? Like, what do you think of this? Oh, it's good. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go with that. Oh, here's another product. This is
bats, huh?
This is the unbannable torpedo bat.
Oh, that's cool.
That I did with Tater. There was the whole big hubbubaloo in the beginning of the MLB season when the Yankees hit 9 home runs in a game, and like Jazz, Chisholm, and some other guys were using the torpedo bat. And Tater, which is a brand based in Connecticut, works with a lot of MLB guys. They were doing torpedo bats for years.
Yeah.
And they're friends of mine, so I had this idea because, we did the Jalen Hurts unbannable cleats for the Super Bowl. People were trying to ban the torpedo bat. So I was like, oh, it's a cool little organic, like, kind of crossover. I had Taylor, I'm like, yo, can you guys give me, like, an unfinished bat? And I want to do the unbannable
That's dope.
thing on them. So they obviously gave me one, and we're happy to oblige. And we just banged this out. And again, it's something else that I didn't show because obviously Jordan Brand didn't give the okay to do it. I didn't want to make it look like some official collaboration or Roberto.
There he is.
You're on camera. How do you do?
How's everything going today?
You gotta get the applause when Rob comes in.
Oh my god.
So,
Yeah, with the look. You got the paint on everything, That's how we do here in 2025.
Stuntman might want to go to lunch, so he's gonna stop by. You like how I'm hamming it up for the camera? I'm talking. Like usually Rob got his hyenas on.
Well, you gotta give me 2 seconds, maybe I can come up with something good to talk about. I don't think I have anything. I picked a bug out of a lady's hair this morning.
That's fun.
How'd that happen? I was just like, I took a look. I'm like, is that lint or is that a bug? And I was like, I guess it's probably a bug because it's moving and has legs. It's very tiny. And I said, I don't want to alert you. It's very minuscule, tiny little spider. And then I said, I don't want to alarm you. And I can take care of it.
What did she do?
But you have a little bug in your hair.
Did she freak?
She's like, okay. She's like, do it. I'm like, all right.
Do it.
And I went, took it right off of there.
Nice.
So that was my good deed for the day.
Oh, that's dope.
This is the Andrew Santino one for his golf podcast. The V3 mock-up runner. That's the pattern of it on the wall. I drew on the last. This was the design for the gym runner box. So layers upon layers. Yeah, this is the original Jedi one. We're just gonna flip this stuff to white because it's supposed to be like the white Jedi. Mm-hmm. So basically what I do is this is just the rudimentary mock-up, and then I sent it to my boy Carlos, who's an absolute graphic design wizard. Funny how that works, huh? This is a simple one. The next one is going to be a little more involved. I got to do the box for Hoodoo. We're already working on the sample for that, and we're going to have the sample ready for their anniversary. Did I show you the mock-up of that?
No.
I'll show you. What's up, buddy?
I apologize.
It's all right. I told Shane you're probably doing calisthenics.
No,
I'm actually working on the mock-up of the Jedi box right now because I realized I never did it.
yeah.
I'm working on the boxes for Hoodoo, and I'm working on the box for Passport for him, so I can get ahead of all that stuff. If you can pull out like 4 pairs of Vikings ones to ship out to Minnesota, because I realize that the holiday is going to fuck them up. But the charity softball game's on Thursday, so I want to have them there beforehand.
Yeah.
if you just kind of, I'll go through and see what size. Like I said, probably like 4 pairs is what I'll pull. Yeah, I think that's about it. I'll just send you. I'll get you the label for the Vikings ones. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. All right. Bye.
Later.
We do so much stuff with the Thielen Foundation. It just makes sense to help. All right, Rob Thomas. Stencils are all done.
All right.
Rob Thomas. It's so funny. There's so much wood. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like that. There's that. Hey, look at that. Hey. Okay, I just give this the rough one, and then I give it to him, and he makes it all pretty.
Stop being broke.
Yeah.
Stop. That should be your video. Don't be a broke bitch.
Don't be a broke boy. Oh, I just realized that did I do this right? No, I didn't. I did this wrong.
Did it upside down?
Yep. And I meant to put the hoodoo on this side. There we go. Hoodoo. The hoodoo, the voodoo, you do.
When these initially came in
What's
the
the
old
original
shop,
color?
these are probably gray, I think.
No.
Or what was the original?
They're black, but the liner was pink.
Yeah, Mosh hands me these and
Damn.
goes, "Here, have fun." I go, "Brother."
Hey, that's a
And
good
at the
job.
time, these were like $5,000.
Yes.
The one pair I did have and I already sold,
Heavy?
I never wore them.
Heavy looking.
They were just worth too much money at the time.
That's true.
I think I went on 2 vacations with the money I made on those shoes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Bang bang. That is sick.
Yeah.
The logo's dope.
You know what? I watched American Sniper the other day. They basically just lay down and kill people all day.
Yeah.
It's actually a really good job.
Bush, like the Bush outfits. I forget what it's
The
called.
ghillie suits.
You could just like hang. I just want to wear one all day and just like show up like
Go
a
to
ball. And
Bass
just,
Pro Shops. They sell them there. You want to make a mosh runner that's after the ghillie suit, and then we could just film us all walking down the post road in ghillie suits.
Right.
Maybe Bass Pro will sponsor it. Bass Pro, can you get your boys some XL ghillie suits?
Sponsors.
Sponsor,
Yeah.
right? Put it into the universe. Figure it out. Shane, you're a young whippersnapper. The boys need comfort. Yeah, I mean, my clothes right there. Are you playing gay porn? What is this moaning?
Let's get the Skrillex. Chill out.
Yo, Skrill, drop it hard. So wait, all right. Your birthday is coming up. Would you rather have matching ghillie suits with Rob or a full Hellstar outfit?
Oh, I'd rather wear the ghillie fit with Rob.
What if it's a ghillie X Hellstar outfit?
What do you got, Mark's Art do it?
We'll call Mark's Art and see if we can figure out a collaboration. Think Mark can screen print on a ghillie suit? Strawberry shortcake cupcake though.
Look at this facility. Oh my goodness. Campfire s'mores. What are you thinking?
No, I always judge places on oatmeal raisin because it's my favorite cookie. So I always get one of those.
So we gotta find
But
that.
then
We
I
gotta
feel like I
locate
need to
that.
know what they're known for
True.
and get one of those.
Cupcakes.
Kitchen sink
Cupcakes.
That's what I'm gonna get. That's what I always get.
oatmeal raisin for the kids. Definitely. Got it, right? A kitchen sink.
Got to.
Got to,
the
right?
kid.
Salty sweet. Here for that.
All right. First experience.
I haven't done a food review in a while, actually.
Oh, true.
I'm back.
You are this guy.
Sugar Bakery, East Haven, Connecticut. Now, I've never had Dubai chocolate, and they said you gotta go Dubai chocolate. And I'm not the biggest cupcake guy. This thing looks pretty legit, man. How do you even, like, normally I would take the bottom off and like make a cake. I mean,
Look at that.
this thing's real legit.
I mean, it's sold out. If that gives you
Yeah,
an answer.
when you're eating a cupcake, though, you got to take the little panties off and make a sandwich.
Panties.
Got to take the little panties off. Right? Look.
Yeah.
Oh, see? Take the little panties off.
Whoa, what are we doing here? Oh, and making a. Oh, I see.
Dubai chocolate? I understand.